Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of the You Betcha Radio podcast. Tyler, how are you feeling?
I feel great.
Nice. Ryan, how you feeling?
Feeling great. Lungs are a little bit smoky, but other than that, feeling good.
Don't crinkle the thing into the mic.
I was trying to
Don't
get
do
that.
that. What episode are we on?
338.
338 reps. It's still doing day one stuff.
Not including Patreon or double bogey.
There was
Still crackling things into the mic.
Whoopsies.
Clap it into the mic, crackling things in the mic.
Okay, we're good. Now we're good. Label off.
You got it?
How you feeling? No one ever asks you how you're
Thank
feeling.
you. I'm tired, dude.
I believe it.
We just, before the episode started, I said this is the busiest summer. I think the last time I was this busy a summer is when my mom signed me up for 46 sports camps.
Yeah. Yeah, just to get you out of the house.
you were 15 years old the last time you were this busy.
Yeah, or younger than that.
But at that age, you wanted to be that busy.
It's true.
It did. And then I just remember a moment as a kid being like, all right, I had football camp in the morning, basketball camp in the afternoon, and then like traveling basketball practice at night. And I'm like, what are we doing?
Yeah. Yeah.
Full-time job.
I don't think we need to be doing this.
Well, I feel
I'm
like
not going to be a professional.
it gave you something to do though. It got you out of the house playing video games. You know,
Your
your head could have been in an iPad instead.
Your mom did
Could
it
have
for
my
her.
pants.
She's trying to get you the hell out of the house for a summer day.
She still holds it over my head. She's like, the amount of camps I had to sign you up for as a kid, you're fine. You know, like basically everything I did for you. And I get it. Filling out 46 forms for camps is definitely a lot.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Tyler, have you got any permission slips that you've had to sign for your oldest?
Field trip type stuff.
Does your kid know your signature by now? If he needs to forge it, he can.
He's
I mean, he's 5.
I'm
but-
sure he's working on it.
I told you about my brother. He used my dad's like check stamp.
Yeah.
signature.
That's a great
What a
one.
moron.
That's so smart though. That's so much better than him trying to actually forge the signature.
Pretty funny. So also, guys, I realized that Midwesterners unlocked a new form of small talk over the weekend. I get to lake, go up to my neighbor. He's staying in his deck, so that was going to be my small talk discussion. Oh, you're staying in your deck. And then he goes, yeah, the wildfire smoke has just been bad out here.
Cool.
He's like, you couldn't even see across the lake yesterday.
And then you look at him and you go, so you're staying in your deck.
No, then it wasn't too bad. It wasn't as bad in Fargo yesterday. So it must have been really bad out here. That's wild.
Quite
Fire.
literally.
It's running rampant through Midwesterners in this northern region of the Midwest.
I played in a golf tournament on Friday last week, and there was a dude at the end of the tournament where we were talking to that legitimately blamed his poor play on the last few holes on the smoke.
Yeah.
He's like, the smoke was messing with my lungs. I didn't play very good at the end because of it.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah,
Slow
it
down
is
the
real
greens.
smoky, man.
If you got a problem in life, just blame it on the Canadian wildfire smoke.
Blame
See,
Canada.
It null and voids anything. Right?
That's what my
I was sorry I'm late. The wildfire smoke held us up.
I couldn't see my GPS. in front of me.
I said, sorry, Mr. IRS. I missed that tax deadline. It's because of the smoke.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the only time the U.S. will say no to that smoke.
Yeah.
There you go, Ryan.
So
He's on fire. He's on
Yeah.
fire.
quite literally.
He's on
It's
wildfire.
kind of smoky in here. That's what Ryan was crinkling that water bottle to start the podcast. His head's all full of smoke.
That's true.
Well, no, because I've been around my college buddies enough to where like they Tyler, to your example, they play their best golf in this kind of weather.
There, yeah.
Like their lungs have to be full of a certain amount of smoke for them to even be able to hit the ball off the tee.
pretty cheap high that they've gotten lately.
Oh
what you're
yeah,
saying.
yeah. Shout out Canada, you know.
Maybe they're
but
causing the smoke.
Yeah.
It just doesn't matter who you're talking to or what scenario. It could be your parents, it could be your wife, it could be complete strangers. It just always defaults back to, are we ever going to not have smoke again? Or, God, I just don't remember a summer where there was this much wildfire smoke. It just keeps going and going.
And I feel like there might be a group of like smoke deniers out there, because there's a group of my grandparents' friends that only call it the haze. It's really hazy out today. I'm like, well,
I've heard that.
It's smoke.
Yeah.
And they're like, yeah, but it's been so hazy this summer. Like, it's because there's the woods on fire.
I even went as far, Canadian wildfire smoke talk, to where I told my buddy, we got a south wind today. We'll blow that smoke back up.
Gives the smoke right back.
Yeah.
I insist.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Canada, what are you doing? Just blowing smoke up our asses?
Kinda.
Whenever there's a lull in a conversation with like, I don't know, my buddy or something out at the lake, we have another buddy across the lake. He likes to dabble, and then we'll just be like, yeah, buddy, you must have just sparked up over there. Fucking hazy out now.
There's a small group of people, namely Ryan's college buddies, that are absolutely thriving.
Oh
Like,
God.
all those guys that got shit on by their parents in high school for being like Ryan's college buddies are laughing now. They're like, I've adapted for this.
Well, I'm sure because their neighbors can't detect when there's smoke, billowing up in the air from like someone's driveway or deck.
Mhm.
Just it all blends in at that point.
So the worst part is this is actually legit. I asked the guys when I was in Canada for the bear hunt, like, you just wait for winter and it all goes out or what? They're like, well, actually, all the swamps and stuff that get on fire, like that thick matted grass, they'll burn under the snow all winter. And when that melts away, it's just, we're back to square one.
I think they call it zombie fires.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
That sucks. That doesn't make me feel good about
No.
this at all.
So
That actually kind of infuriates me.
so next year we'll be talking about the haziest summer we've ever had.
I don't know if you guys do it, but I like that the Canadian smoke has kind of turned into a little bit of a game for me. So I will go outside. I'll try and guess what the air quality is.
Okay.
Right. So on like your weather app, it like tells you a score. It's like, oh, if it's 30, then it's like, fresh air, clean air. If it's, I think the last weekend it was like 156, and it was like, says, it's unhealthy or whatever, but it's a new Midwest game to guess the air quality.
Yeah.
We were in the
Yeah.
red. We just refer to it by the colors. Like, now we're good to go outside. We got yellow today.
Well,
Yeah.
and so when we first started getting the wildfires this summer, I was like looking at it and be like, ooh, maybe I shouldn't like go outside.
Mhm.
And now I'm to the point where I'm like, so I'm just not going to go outside this year.
Yeah.
I only got a few weeks left, a month and a half left of going outside regularly. If I don't do it now, I won't go outside until next April
For a week.
Just a time
for a week, and then it'll start up again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it'd actually be a great concept for a video game.
The summer was supposed to be the reason why we still live here. When people say, why do you live here? You're like, oh, the summer's nice.
Nope.
Not anymore. What the fuck are we doing? Where are we going to go?
Not north.
We can't handle all the heat down south. We go north, we're in the same scenario. Where are we supposed to go, Tyler? Where are we supposed to go? If we don't have the summer anymore, where are we supposed to go?
Overseas?
Where?
They got,
I don't know.
where?
Cambodia?
Right now, we're not going to be welcomed into other countries very well. So what are we supposed to do?
That's a great question. I don't have an answer for. I wish I did. I normally do, but I don't today. Big sunscreens, they got to be kicking themselves right now. Do people put sunscreen on when it's hazy like that? Because I don't.
I think the UVs still get through, probably.
You think so?
Yeah.
I bet it kills it a little bit though,
It's gotta.
Because you can still get sunburn even when it's lightly cloudy.
but not as sunburn.
True.
Yeah, not as a boom.
I'm not saying you can't.
Debunked.
Got him.
I just answered your question.
Yeah, we have the unhealthy rating for it. We should also go like a UV filter rating.
Yeah.
Like today it's like or like SPF rating on the smoke.
Yeah.
SPF 15 today, so you got an extra 15 minutes or whatever before you got to put sunscreen on.
Yeah, it kind of sounds like a drink you'd order at the bar. I'll take a UV haze.
Yeah,
It does sound good.
Yeah, it does.
Sounds like high school.
Yeah, it does. Would you like that with Blue Powerade or Mountain Dew?
Okay. It does, like, basically, like we said, it does block it a little bit, but you should still put sunscreen on.
Yeah, they always say that.
Yeah.
they always
Yeah, they say that in the winter too.
Big
It's like, yeah, the reflection off the snow can.
They also
sunburn
say you should only have one drink a day at max, Tyler.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this is a recommendation.
But yeah, we just have unlocked a new Midwest small talk. It's an extension of the weather,
Mhm.
you know.
It's included on local TV weather reports now.
Every
Like,
day.
they tell you about the smoke rating every day on TV.
So why is it? Why is this summer different than say 5 summers ago?
More fires.
Yeah, but why is it
But-
more fires?
Where there's smoke, there's
So
fire.
I got a lot of updates this spring. Essentially,
Duh, Tyler.
can I finish?
Sure.
I got updates when I was there, and they said basically like there's something to do with the government money where they only have X amount of helicopters fighting the fires.
Ooh.
So there's basically less support to help put them out, and they have to choose like which fire are we going to put the water bombers on today? And then
they
Water
should
bombers.
do everything they should let it burn on the east side of Canada and put out all the west side stuff.
I think most of the Western Canadians would agree with you.
Yeah. So I'm on Team West Canada
Yeah.
right now. Let's put out those fires.
Yes.
Mhm.
I was gonna say make a great video game concept. You just like it's a video game about it's like a first person firefighter. See who can put the firefighters
They
out.
have,
Wildfires
they
out the
have
quickest.
power washing simulator,
Yeah.
wildfire simulator.
Boom.
I like that.
Generate revenue. Country of Canada. More helis in the air. Boom. Wildfires gone. North Dakotans happy.
You use the revenue from said video game to create firefighting drones, and then you recruit the best players at said game to fly those drones.
There we go.
Yes.
It's a
Yes.
whole ecosystem now.
Yeah.
You got to figure it out.
And you can attach a water hose to the drone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Firefighting drones.
Yes.
Yeah.
You do water bombing drones.
Yeah.
Or like, even like your dad, if your dad was looking for like a career change, I mean, fuck, he could go straight north and
Well,
be putting out
could.
fires like crazy.
He is an obvious first round pick.
Definitely. He's a
He's
lottery
trained his
pick.
whole life for this.
Mhm.
So
Footage will be incredible too.
yeah, it would. Yeah. You get footy and you get less smoke.
He ain't afraid to get close to the fire either.
Yeah.
And there's a group of people out there too that's just like, I'm not a big fan of these fires, but man, it's great for regrowth. Sometimes you just got to burn it down to
Yep.
build it right back up.
100%.
You know?
Long-term thinkers.
Yeah, it's the regrowth phase. But anyway,
So yeah, it just feels like there's no end in sight.
Mm-mm.
I would agree.
Well, on the bright side, winter's not too far away.
Yeah.
Well, that's good.
Yippee.
Well, we just heard, those suckers are going to be burning under the snow,
Yeah.
Zombie fires.
Zombie fires.
And it's like, I want people to take notice of the fire I'm going to have this winter at my house, but now I can't because the Canadian wildfire is going to
You're
blend
most
in.
upset that they're going to be like overshadowing your fire.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to wait a couple
you
years.
think your fire is big.
Talk about 1 million times.
Mm-hmm.
They should get me up there. We don't want to light stuff on fire. We're going to put stuff out.
Yeah,
Never
we don't.
mind. I would
Go
not
to
get
Florida
along. I
about
wouldn't
it.
get along with those people out there.
Yeah, it's just it's nice for Midwesterners to have a new thing to complain about.
And it's
You
still
know?
weather related. It's
It is
just
still weather related,
Yeah.
but it's just nice to have an additional thing that we can jump on,
Mm-hmm.
because usually around this time it's the humidity that we're bitching about. So it's
Yeah.
kind of nice to throw in a curveball and be talking about the smoke instead of the humidity.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be so bad if it weren't for the smoke. That's
New wrinkle.
kind
Yeah.
of fun to do a new wrinkle.
yeah.
It's like adding 30 minutes to every Midwest goodbye now, the smoke.
Yes. And also Midwest hello.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone's late to everything now.
Yeah.
Yeah. You didn't even get to ask your neighbor about his deck again until 30 minutes later.
Yeah.
That's what you were over there asking him about.
That's right. So we'll figure it out. Well, I guess we don't have. I think that's the worst part is we don't have any control in this scenario.
No.
None whatsoever.
We're just an innocent bystander.
I mean,
We're
we
just
could,
catching shrapnel.
yeah, we just sit here bitch about it.
It's great. It's all we can do.
Yeah, exactly.
And if we don't do it, who's gonna?
Thank you.
You okay?
The smoke, dude.
Smoke.
And actually, like, I genuinely think the smoke's been fucking up my allergies worse. Like,
Yeah,
my
I mean, there's probably science behind that.
yeah, my eyes have just been watering for 2 weeks straight.
They should
Are you
just
sure
start.
you're
Yeah.
just not
I
an
just
emotional guy.
yeah.
So you're just not just crying.
My wife's been putting estrogen in my food.
Oof,
So you're
Super sad.
so you've been coughing and your eyes been watering.
No, that cough was because I had choked on my velo. That's the truth.
Did you swallow it?
No, I caught it.
What was it doing that far down your throat?
I was switching lips and it got stuck.
Oh,
Switching lips.
No, great band
Great
name.
band name.
yeah.
All right, guys. Prize Picks time of the week. And right now on Prize Picks, they will give you $50 in lineups when you play your first $5 lineup. Win or lose, you'll get $50 in lineups. Use promo code YBR when you sign up today. And boys, we got a good lineup this
Oh,
week.
this is a great slip.
Oh, we do. You can tell we're excited that we feel really good about a lineup when we do that.
Yes.
When we do that. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So, Jared, this foolproof lineup we got, what do you got first?
I have the Minnesota Loons, Dane St. Clair,
Dane.
more than 1.5 goalie saves.
See, me and Ryan toggled them up. We believe in Dane.
Okay.
Yeah.
We believe in the Loons.
He had 5 last game.
That's what he does every save.
Yeah.
We believe in the Loons, so we toggled up 3.5.
Like it.
Tyler,
I got my girl, Jewel Lloyd.
everyone knows you've been a Jewel Lloyd fan since day one.
Yeah.
Since
She's a gem.
day one, dude. More than 12.5 points.
Nice.
I like that.
I have my girl, Jackie Young, rebound machine. She's actually they actually call her the box out princess,
Wow.
but I call her the rebound queen.
Mm.
I got her for more than 4.5 rebounds.
And that's a Red Devil toggle too.
Yeah, you got to
Big
toggle
numbers.
that guy up, that girl up.
I mean, and then just to cap this foolproof slip off, I got AJ Wilson less than 21
Asia.
point.
Aja.
Asia.
Wilson
See, I know
Less-
spelt the same. She goes by Asia.
Mm.
So
less than 21.5 points. That'll be the one that wins or loses us this slip.
She's really good.
she's good.
I know, but she's only had 1 over 21 in the last 5.
All right. Crush the numbers.
Just trust me on this one.
Okay.
You said Trey Lance under 119 last week.
That was bad.
and he had 120.
That was bad.
That was huge.
And we would have won the
Never-
slip.
I know.
No. We
They
would have
only
flex
scored
play
one
win.
touchdown.
Yeah, we'd have flex play win.
Oh, well.
So, guys, roll with us this week. Huge lineup. Go Loons.
Go Aces.
Another thing we were talking about last week was your first car.
Yeah.
When there's always like, oh, every first car should be a Beetle. Every first car should be a beat up old shit wagon, correct?
Yes.
And there's always little quirks with your first car, right? It's never as simple as getting in the car, starting it up, turning on the radio, and driving. There's always something extra that you have to do. Whether when you're turning the key to start it, you have to like wiggle the steering wheel to make sure that the key turns. The radio never works, and so you like you're like, I only can get AM 1040. And that's the only station that comes in. And so that's what I'm locked into. Do you guys have shit like that with yours?
So my first vehicle I ever had was a blue pickup that I had for a summer. I think it was like 97. And the ignition didn't work correctly. So my cousin rigged up, you'd have to put the key in, turn the key, and then it was the first ever push button start. He rigged up a yellow push button on the left side of the steering wheel. So I'd be holding the key, I'd press the button, and then it would fire up. And it ran like a dream other than the ignition. And then the radio didn't work. So I would wear over the ear, like mowing radio headphones so I could listen to the radio while I drive. And the AC didn't work, but the air would blow. And so if I blew the air, and it stunk really bad, because when we pulled this thing out of the woods, it had a bunch of squirrels' nests in the air filters and shit.
You pulled this truck out of the woods?
Basically, it sat behind our house for a long time.
Holy shit.
So we pulled it out, and it, like, besides the air filter being gross, we cleaned everything out and got it running pretty quick. So then the AC, so I had windows down, and then the passenger window got fucking stuck down. So I had the window down, no radio, and a first ever push button start on my first vehicle.
Wow, Tyler had push to start on his first car. What a fancy guy.
Before Wiz Khalifa did.
Yep.
Jesus. My cousin, who's like, I don't know, 17 years old, he was looking at my uncle's car that he's restoring, and he's like, get in there, like start it up, see if it runs. And he didn't know what to do with the key.
No.
Shut the fuck
dude.
up.
Because nowadays it's only push to start.
How old did you say he was?
17.
Was it a manual?
Holy shit.
Manual or automatic?
Is the car?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was a manual.
Okay. Because you gotta hit the clutch when you turn the key in a manual.
Yeah, you got to figure out where to put the key before you
no,
do
I know.
that.
That's step 2. Yeah.
Sure. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, we can't even get past step
Let's
1.
find the
I was trying to
ignition
give him some grace here, but I get it. Yeah.
Yeah, my truck that I got was hand-me-down from my older brother, and there was only one speaker that wasn't blown. And it had the little thing you could move to which direction it was, like the fading and whatever. And so it just always was coming out of one speaker. So if you were a passenger, you couldn't hear shit music wise.
Yeah. Yeah. You just have to put some over the ear headphones in and just hit start on your CD player at the same time.
I drove for like 6 months with, like they have like detailing on the side panel of the door where like they glue like just like a little decorative thing on the side.
At the time they make it look like fake wood.
Yeah. But this was just, it matched the color paint, but it was like some texture strip they put on there. Yeah. It was just hanging off for like 6 months because I'm like, I'm not going to rip this. I feel like it's weird to rip it off, and I'm definitely not going to re-glue it. No. So I just rolled around with that thing hanging off for like 6 months until it finally fell all the way off.
Yeah.
Ripped the paint off too. So that was a good look.
Wait, what was that? A Dodge Dakota?
Dodge Dakota Sport.
Oh, okay. It was,
you got a luxury as the first car.
Yeah. Actually, it was like nice when my brother got it, like pretty decent. But by the time my little brother got it, not so much.
Yeah, that thing's not coming out the other side in decent condition even. I had an 01 Pontiac Grand Am.
That's such a classic first car, dude. That's a
like
great
for people
car.
our age. I think that was the most popular car on the road. It was a Pontiac Grand Am and a Pontiac Grand Prix, which they don't make anymore.
And and then the next evolution was the G6.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
100%.
Yep.
If you had a G6, you were rolling.
Yep.
Well, because then
Everybody in
G6
college with a G6.
Didn't the song like G6 come out like right around that time?
Yeah, I think that was
Roughly.
about the jet,
No,
right?
Yeah, that he knows that, right?
Yeah.
I did it.
But it was funny because all the people with G6s were
Correct.
acting like the song was about
So
their car.
I
Yes.
didn't in high school because nobody had nice cars at my school, and the G6s in the parking lot were the nice cars, and so I genuinely thought the song was about the G6 Pontiac to start.
I get it. I get it.
Like my car was my truck with all those issues was like middle of the road for quality of vehicles in my class.
No, 100%. But to assume that they're doing a hip hop song about a Pontiac G6 is
Well, maybe you knew how popular they were.
They were. There was like 12 of them in the parking lot, and they're like the nicest cars.
Yeah. Yeah. Fortunately, I never had any issues with my Grand Am, but my mom had gotten in an accident because it was a hand me down from my mom, and she and a friend had gotten in like a bad accident with it, so the fucker was damn near totaled. So through insurance, it got rebuilt, and it was damn near a brand new Grand Am when I got it.
Oh, yeah.
It just had one, hefty accident underneath its belt.
Yeah.
Salvage title.
Yeah, and it also to get a hand e-brake in your first car, especially in North Dakota winters,
Dude.
where it was Tyler, the wrestling tournament at the local college, that
Dan
parking
Unruh.
lot, I would fucking rip around after that
Hell
wrestling
yeah.
tournament in my Grand Am.
Dude, the parking lot after winter sports practice as a 16-year-old is like the parking garage in Tokyo Drift.
Yes.
Yeah, like because there would be two different like time frames for basketball practice. It would either be like right after school at 4, or you'd have the late practice at 6. So when you roll out of practice at like 8:30 and there's no one else in the parking lot and there was a fresh snow while you were at practice.
Oh my God.
Just a little bit of ice, not too much.
Yeah.
We got reckless driving tickets for doing that in the parking lot one time.
What kind of fucking cop in your town is doing that?
I'm not going to name him, but
I mean, what a
Say his
power
name.
trip. And some high schoolers in an empty parking lot after they just got done
this was
laying on each other at wrestling practice.
this was
You're
after
gonna
a
give them a
tournament.
reckless
Actually,
driving ticket.
this was at like midnight. We had gotten home from a tournament, and we were on our way home. We got back to the parking lot, so it was completely empty except for the wrestlers' cars. So even the other sport, like basketball players, were gone. So it was just us, and we were just whipping shitties in the parking lot. We got reckless driving tickets.
That seems. Come on.
Oh yeah, you're in a parking lot too. It's not like there's two-way traffic in a parking lot at midnight. And you guys are mentally exhausted from the fucking duel you just got done with.
We probably would have got away with it, but one of the guys was running his fucking mouth.
Oh, class.
Dylan.
He was
Dylan.
Totally a Dylan.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. With the Grand Am, you mentioned like that's the high school car. I can picture like 3 people in my head that drew it.
My wife had a Pontiac she had a Grand Prix.
Yeah.
It was, I don't know, a couple years newer. I think her dad, so her and her sister had like identical cars, and he just got them on an auction somewhere. And then I think they went to complete shit like 3 or 4 years later. But it didn't run at all.
I also feel like every good first car needs to have a name.
Old Blue. That
It's
was
always
the pickup.
Old Blue. I feel like a lot of them are called Bessie.
Yeah.
I think that's what
Bob.
yeah.
Like they're just fucking dumb names like that fucking Bill.
Tabitha. Driving old Tabitha today. Is that even a real name?
Tabitha?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a name.
I think it's a
Oh yeah, I went to school with a girl named Tabitha. I went to school with a girl named Tabitha.
What did she drive?
I honestly
That was
don't
an
know.
intrusive thought he did not push down.
What was that?
He just
Is that a song I don't know?
No.
I just sound like a fucking like a song lyric of some sort. Like
Kind of sounded like the start of like a Garth Brooks song. A
Yeah.
little bit.
Yeah.
Brooks
It
and Dunn.
sounded like the lyrics to one of those AI songs we put at the end of the podcast.
I went to school with a girl named Tabitha.
I went to school with a girl named Tabitha.
People call
There's
her,
just not a lot of good words that rhyme with Tabitha. Is I think the problem.
I can think of one.
really.
Tabitha.
I can't. Tell me.
Well, I mean, I legitimately don't know what you're referring to.
It's a female body part.
It's a slant rhyme.
Okay. Yeah. So we're not like completely parallel. We're like more so like adjacent, a little perpendicular
A
action.
little perpy, yeah.
Sure.
An acute angle off of it.
Yeah.
So you know how it's always like nothing rhymes with the word orange.
Mm-hmm.
What rhymes with Tabitha? What ends in itha? Did we unlock a new word that can't be rhymed?
What right?
I feel like there's got to be something in those books that those fictional books you guys are reading. There's some sort of city
Grabina.
Arabica.
Arabica.
That's a decent one. Grabbing the
Nabina,
Capita.
Adina,
Establisha.
Lacana.
Britannica. That's pretty good.
Britannica. Yeah. A high school.
Actually, my sister's name's Danica. That kind of rhymes with
There we
it.
go.
There you go.
Britannica. Yeah. Teaching Britannica.
Germanica.
We're on the board. Metallica.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there's plenty of words. I'll shut the fuck up. But not cool words.
I mean, Metallica.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, every car's got to have a nickname of some sort.
What was the Dakota Sports?
I think it was the Black Stallion.
Nice.
Was it black?
It was black.
Okay.
Yeah. It's a Black Stallion.
I guess that. Mine was just called.
The
We
only-
just called it Whitey. It was just a white.
Nice. Whitey Duval.
Yeah.
Starts with a color, then you name it.
Speaking of school, I feel like this has got to be back to school time here pretty quick.
Oh, for sure. We're in it. I got the school list. I got to take my kids school shopping for the first time.
What does the school list look like in 2025?
Jordans.
Honestly, dude, it's
Prime.
for kindergartners.
Okay,
sorry.
let him finish.
Can't
Jesus
talk
fuck.
today, Ryan.
Oh my god.
It's not that different for kindergartners. I thought it was going to be like I had to get them a whole bunch of weird shit. It's the exact same. Box of Kleenex. I got to get them the pencil box, the pencils, the erasers, all that stuff. It's the exact same.
Dude, I forgot about the box of Kleenex we
Mhm.
used to have to bring.
Yep.
I never understood that.
I didn't either.
Because it comes out of the teacher's pocket and the teacher's like, I don't want to have to buy Kleenex for these snotty little kids. So
Literally.
we'll just have each one of them bring one box.
That's so messed up.
Why don't they just?
Well, so we're in the phase now though so we've probably gotten like 4 DMs from random people asking us to buy stuff for their classroom. So teachers are getting no support off of that stuff. They got to like buy stuff for their classroom. So now they're just like messaging and texting people trying to get all of their stuff bought for their classroom.
I mean,
That's kind of have to.
yeah. Like,
Yeah, like I appreciate the hustle, but at some point it's like, should a teacher be having to buy decorations for their classroom is kind of where I think the real issue lies.
Right. No,
Out of their
100%.
own pocket.
Yeah. That's
You
crazy work. That's like
But-
Miles being like, Tyler, edit a video, go buy a laptop on your own, and then buy
Yeah, I
all
mean,
the
it's-
software, buy some cameras, and then shoot the video for me.
Yeah. It's very similar.
It's the same thing.
yeah. Bring your own blank T-shirts to work,
Yeah.
Yeah.
so we can get those shipped out. Okay.
That's a little true. Yeah.
Hey, does anyone want to donate to my blank T-shirt fund so we can just keep this thing going?
Comfort colors.
So
Yeah.
people have to buy the blank shirt for you and then also buy the printed shirt.
Yeah. Right.
Messed up.
Yeah, so they're not different. Like, do you still gotta like I wonder if in high school you like still even need to buy a calculator or not?
Yeah, that's a really good question.
What's
I
actually.
saw a pretty funny meme that it was like the TI 100 calculator. Do you remember those?
TI
Like,
84.
well, no. So the one
So-
that was like higher than that. It was like the meme was like, I remember thinking that this fancy calculator cost $1 million. Because it would be like you'd go and you'd want to get the nicer calculator. Your mom would be like, no, we're not buying that. We don't need to spend money on that.
Well, and it's not a calculator. It's an instrument.
Texas
It's a
Instruments.
Texas
Yep.
instrument.
That's the TI.
Yeah.
What a stranglehold that company had on calculators for a
Oh,
while.
Dude,
yeah.
they did have great calculators. When I found out that you could store notes in that bitch,
Play games on it.
Dude.
Stats class, dude. I had a whole
that's-
test in my
I
calculator.
had everything. I took one math class in college and I had every test answer in my notes on my calculator.
Yeah.
Do you
And
want-
yeah.
Do you want to know what I did mostly with my TI calculator? Was I made up a pattern of numbers that would fill the entire row of screen, and then I would just see how fast I could type the exact same number. And that's what I would do during math class.
You were bored.
But then it made it look like I was actually doing work.
You were
know?
just grinding away on the TI.
Look like a banker with a green visor going like this. Yeah, and then how fast can I do it with one hand versus two?
Got to
Well-
see in the class.
What was your NPM?
It was pretty high. I would say it'd probably take me 2 seconds max to type the whole number.
Mhm.
What you guys were fucking with NPMs.
Numbers per minute.
I know we didn't do shit like that.
That was,
Kinda
it was a
I
joke.
made it up.
Oh,
You're the
okay.
king of making random acronyms. I thought you'd get
Well,
it.
no, it would make it because I mean you got words per minute, so I'm like shit. What were you guys learning that I wasn't? Apparently NPMs. I was just
No,
putting that shit
was,
in my.
That was made up. Made up.
My wife works at a school, and she says like, because they all get like Chromebooks or whatever, and those kids just put those Chromebooks through hell.
Oh, I believe it.
They're not theirs, so they can do whatever they want to
Yeah.
in their mind.
Yeah, like screwing up the thumb drives with like paper clips and like taking the keys off of the Chromebooks and throwing them across the room, all that shit.
Dude, we're just either making those triangle footballs and flicking them at kids, or like spitballs with a fucking random straw we got at lunch.
I remember our teachers trying to
Messing
make
up.
us feel like we were getting something special when they gave us our daily planners, and now kids get Chromebooks.
Did you guys get the daily planners
Yeah.
that had the like reflective thing that it was like
Yep.
when you would turn it one way, it would be one thing, and you turn it the other way.
And inside cover was a globe, a map of the world.
I just remember getting it and be like, I am gonna be so dialed this semester.
Be so planned out.
I am going to, starting right now, I'm going to color code some shit. I'm going to put everything in my planner, all that other stuff. 3 days later, where's my planner?
We have no idea. We used to have to bring our planners home and get them signed by our parents.
Oh, yeah.
Same.
It's terrible.
Nightmare zone. My dad's like, why do I have to keep fucking signing this thing?
Yeah, here's a
They
stamp
make
with
me
my
do it.
signature. I'm just gonna get a stamp with my signature, and we're just gonna take the easy route.
Let the kid forge notes. I don't care.
Now
Yeah,
He's gonna
none
get
of
it.
this
He's gonna get it.
matters.
Mhm.
I don't care if you're going to the zoo.
It's called-
The
But-
only thing that matters is like, can you count basic numbers? Can you multiply, divide? Do you know the basic amount of history that you need to know about the U.S. and the world? And
The powerhouse of the cell.
yeah, do you know very basic like science stuff?
Mhm.
That's kind of it.
yeah, but then if you didn't get a 25 or higher in your ACT, you were a dumbass.
Oh yeah, no, you're
You know?
you're gonna be homeless.
God, I fucking grinded a 23 out, and I'm like, Jesus, I'm gonna fail in life. That's what's gonna happen.
The other thing with back to school that's going on is football practice is back.
Oh yeah.
I just remember, you know what? Kids got it fucking easy these days at
Okay.
football practice.
Go on.
What do you mean they're practicing in this smoke?
That's
Yeah,
true.
okay, fine. Maybe this year they got it maybe just as bad as we used to have it.
But it's probably cutting down on conditioning, so they're not doing as much conditioning
that's
with
true.
the smoke.
Yeah. We used to have to do 2-a-days, man.
Do they not do 2 days anymore?
No, it's like illegal to do 2-a-days now.
What?
It's illegal.
Right? I'm not tripping, right? Like
I didn't know this.
it's like you can only practice for so long, and I don't think you can do it twice in one day anymore because of like kids were like getting overworked, and you know the Junction Boys kind of ruined it for everyone.
I don't know who that is either.
Do you know the Junction? You don't remember that movie? It's like a guy in like the 70s who like brought his football team out in the middle of desert and like gave him no water, made him practice all day, and like guys were going to the hospital and stuff, and they did a movie about it.
Oh,
And they got everyone all bent out of shape about it.
That was good for him though.
Yeah, I mean it was basically child abuse at that point. Was Junction Boys, but
Mm.
they were a good football team though.
I
Hell
believe
yeah.
it. I believe it.
Went 8-2.
Yeah.
Made to the second
State
round of
runner-up.
playoffs.
Yeah.
So I mean maybe I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure like across sporting, like even in college, they kind of have banned 2-a-days.
It's much more regulated now than it used to be.
Yeah, it's like if
Yeah.
you're gonna have a second practice, it needs to be like walk through only,
Yeah.
shit like that.
And like mandatory water breaks and stuff like that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you want to take a water break in high school football, I feel like
Dude.
like you just dropped on the depth chart immediately.
Well, if you took it up, if you went and took a water break without it being like hey guys, go get some water, like you got to run for that shit.
Yeah.
Just totally
you had to
backwards.
you had to sweat that water out that you just drank out of
And-
water break.
Our water, I mean, I think this was pretty common for most football teams. Correct me if I'm wrong, but our water receptacle was like a sawhorse kind of with a PVC
Yep.
pipe with the holes drilled in
The
the side.
holes.
Yeah. No, we didn't. And then it would squirt out of the sides of the PVC
Yep.
pipe.
We had a
with-
fancy
That's
one where
hard.
it was like a hose that came off of the PVC thing, so like you could, yeah.
Yeah, fucking
pretty sweet.
microplastics.
My favorite though is when high schools call the first week of football practice Hell Week.
I love that.
Just nothing screams we're gonna go 5-5 this season, like naming the first week of practice Hell Week, where all you do is condition.
Don't touch a ball.
Don't don't touch a ball. You're like, well, that sucks, coach, because we're playing football.
I would love to learn the playbook, but I can't because I'm running 12 miles today.
We might not be the most talented, but we're gonna be the most conditioned. We're gonna show up in the fourth quarter and we're gonna still be conditioned. We can't run plays good, but we are going to be not tired in the fourth quarter.
So we can be more lucid while we're getting our asses beat.
We're running the T-wing.
Those guys across the river are drinking heavies while we're drinking light beer all summer. Football team in North Dakota. I won't name the city, but I just through
assuming
the
it's by river.
grapevine, huh?
Nothing.
I had just heard that like their off-season conditioning was just changing from heavies to light beer.
Does make a difference. They're onto something.
Less
Yeah.
bogged down
That's
come
right.
hell week.
That's right. Less lactic acid in the muscles.
What was like the conditioning drill you guys hated the most in football?
100 yards of burpees.
That does suck.
Yeah.
See, I got a little bit lucky. My coach wasn't an insane person.
Yeah.
So we would do conditioning that mattered, not just like doing burpees for 100 yards. That just sounds like
So
torture.
it was run 5 yards, burpee on the 5, run 5 more, burpee on the 10.
That's better
Yeah.
rather than just burpeeing every 2 yards.
Yeah.
Sounds.
Sorry, and that was college. That wasn't high school. That was the punishment in college.
Before I got there, there was a different coach in college, and apparently, I think I've said this before, but they would make them barrel roll for 100 yards as like a conditioning punishment, and then they just all would be puking for like an hour afterwards.
And while these conditioning drills are going on, everyone on the coaching staff is just yelling, "Fourth quarter, fourth quarter." It's like, all right, we get it. Yeah, we're gonna be
We
tired in
would
the
do
fourth quarter.
whenever it was like let's say you had to run 20 sprints or whatever, right?
Mhm.
The last 5 sprints, coach would pause and everyone would hold up their 4s for the
Oh,
fourth
God.
quarter.
Yeah.
Dude,
That's bad.
Nothing breeds camaraderie like a good 4 thrown up in the air. You know, nothing brings a brotherhood together like 4 fingers.
I'm sure that we weren't the only ones to do this either, but at the end of every practice, we would run 40s. And then the Monday after,
Wait, why? Like, what do you mean, like as conditioning, or
Yeah.
like you guys were timing them?
no, conditioning.
Okay.
So like
every week they're like,
Yeah.
all right, let's see if you got faster.
yeah.
We're getting better.
Everybody the whole team lines up because we're a tiny school, so we can fit our whole team on the goal line, run to the 40, stop, run back, and we just run X amount of 40s. And on Mondays, the amount of 40s we'd have to run were how many penalties we had in the game before.
Mhm.
And then if we jumped, because our 40s that we ran were timed downs, and if we jumped on our 40s, it would add an extra one. And there was always a kid who would be on our 12th fucking 40, and then he would jump. And then everybody would be looking at him, and it'd be on 2 or the next 40.
Now-
And then some other fuckhead would jump.
We would do that as well. Like my coach would be like, all right, this is on 3. And it would, so if it's on 3, it's actually 4 whistles. So like the first whistle is like everyone gets set, and
Yep.
then the last 3. And yeah, nothing will make people turn on each other
Oh my
more
God.
than accidentally jumping in a drill like that.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter how many 4s are held up in the air.
Yeah.
If fucking Brett jumps to 12
4 fingers turn into 1 really fast.
Yeah.
And if you jump again, that one finger's going up your ass.
Yep. And there'd be
In
at
the
least
showers after practice. Just kidding.
We used to, in basketball, we would do like conditioning based off of free throws. So technically, if everyone on the team made all of their free throws, no one would have to run. But that's never
No.
gonna fucking
No.
happen. That will also make people, because that one's like more like skill based, whereas like it takes no skill not to jump off sides. So
especially in a 40 where it doesn't matter if you're off the ball late because we're just conditioning.
Correct.
Yeah, we had a coach. This is basketball. But like if somebody would get in trouble with the teacher, the whole team would have to run, and the kid that got in trouble had to watch the whole team run.
Yeah.
So I got in trouble once. I made some shithead comment during film, and it got overheard by a coach. And so they were going to make me run 40s in front of the whole team by myself, and I was fine with that. Like I got caught, whatever. But then there was the do-gooders on the team. They're like, we're going to run with you. And I was like, I wanted to just tell them to fuck off so bad, but I didn't want to dig my hole any deeper.
Yeah.
So then there's just like the three Captain Americas standing next to me on the line. I'm like, I fucking hate you guys. Just let me eat my punishment by myself.
What was your shithead comment? Do you remember?
I made a comment about a hot teacher that poked her head into the film room.
What did you say?
That got you 40s? That would have got a big laugh at our school.
It got a big
High
laugh
fives.
from everybody but the coach that heard me say it.
Oh, and he wanted to laugh. He had to say something.
She said something about us stinking, and then I said something about the showers, and
Oh, Tyler.
yeah, and the coach heard it.
I plan on getting clean in the showers if you want to meet me in there.
Yeah, I think I said, well, I could use some help. Getting rid of the smell or something like that.
Oh yeah, Tyler.
Big laugh.
Yeah,
Except one.
I think the worst part about football practice was when you had to do live tackling drills.
Oh my God, yeah.
Just nothing worse than having to like do a full tackle not in a game.
It's especially
Like, I
late
feel
season
like-
when it's cold as shit too.
Like I feel like coaches have gotten smarter now. Like in college, there was very few times at practice we would actually live tackle each other. So when you would do it, it actually would like be kind of fun. Like, we would do 3rd and short. So it'd be like all the offense just needed to gain 3 yards. The defense had to stop them. And we would do full live tackling. And it would always be the starters against each other. And that was actually like pretty fun. But when you're in high school and like at the end of practice, you're doing like a half-hour thing of just live tackling drills, not even actually like running plays. You're just like, what are we doing out here?
I think the one thing that got me to finally just I'm fucking done with football was we would do like the corner end zone like tackling drill. So like one guy would be on the goal line and the other guy would start at like the 10 and meet at the corner of the end zone.
Small box. Yeah.
Dude, I like they'd fucking put me at this time I was like 5'7", $150. They put me against like the starting linebacker. And
You
I'm
have
like,
to get tackled.
and like I have zero chance. And of course you're gonna just throw yourself into them as hard as you can. I'm like,
yeah,
weird. I'm getting
when I would
headaches
come
now.
across the little guy in those drills, you are like little bit, you're like, I should take it easy on this guy, but also it's gonna make me look really good if I bury this guy.
And there's no. I'm sure at that age, there's no better feeling than burying somebody, and you're just all pent up. And what better way to do it than in fucking tackling, like live tackling drills? That was insane.
We used to do Oklahoma drill where it'd be 3 linemen and a running back and then a linebacker, and it was like a 10 by 10 yard box.
Yeah.
And you just would run at each other, just hit each other as hard as you can.
Oklahoma drill was great. What was it called when we'd all get in a circle and there'd be one guy?
Bull in the ring.
Yeah, bull in the ring. And then the coach would call out a name of somebody in the circle and they would just have to fucking smash the guy in the middle.
Yeah.
Winner stayed just to get lit up again.
We wouldn't do winner stayed. You'd have to go until everyone hit you at it when we would do it.
Oh, we would just go. We kind of did. Maybe we called it King of the Ring because we would go until there was one guy left.
Yeah, dude, it would just be, I think our coach was like, we just need you to get used to getting hit. And so it would just like, all right, Tyler, you run at me. And if you got knocked in your ass, you have to get up and then Jared would run at you.
We should do that.
Yeah, and at the end of it, the last guy standing, they just like the blue tent is already there, ready to flip over top of him.
Yep.
For sure.
Just do it in the blue tent.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had one kid that got jacked up like 4 or 5 times in a row and just like walked out of practice like, fuck this.
I get it. I get it. What are we doing?
I remember
bad.
when we did the Oklahoma drill too. It was when I was a freshman. We had a pretty good class. I mean, one of the guys played in the NFL for 9 years. So we had a good class, and it would always go seniors versus the freshmen, the juniors versus the sophomores, and there'd be a championship. I remember just beating the seniors my freshman year.
Holy shit.
And
great
everyone was, it just got really awkward and weird. And obviously the seniors that played, like they definitely were like embarrassed, but also like kind of pissed, you know, like,
Oh,
these fucking
yeah.
kids are supposed to let us win, basically. You also like have that dynamic on a high school football team of like seniority and stuff. It's
Yeah.
weird.
It's the first time, like I would say typically it's like there's always like a sophomore that kind of fucks up a senior. And it's like the first time you realize growing up that like age doesn't matter if someone younger than you is better.
Yeah. Good life lessons all around.
Yep.
So yeah. I kind of like to know why you quit football. What age was that?
I played through my freshman year. I didn't play sophomore through senior year.
Yeah, he got lit up by starting linebacker. and was
I
like,
did.
Fuck,
Dude,
this."
I'll show you. Yeah, I'll show you a photo. That he was not small by any means. He's probably 6'2", 6'3", like probably 230, 220. He was a heavyweight on the wrestling team.
There is definitely a moment when football goes from, as a kid, this is fun to roughhouse with your buddies to this guy could actually fuck me.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like a clear turning point. And it always happens, right around 8th grade,
Yeah.
9th grade. You're like, oh, this is real now.
Yeah.
I could break my neck playing this game.
Yeah. I probably shouldn't be getting headaches after every practice.
Or during practice. Or after I hit someone the first time.
Yeah.
Helmet technology is bad.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, as freshmen too, you get the last pick of helmets.
Yeah.
So it's like you just hope you get a good face mask. You hope you don't have the fucking bar down the middle. And, like, let alone like,
Ryan's playing receiver with a bar down the middle. He's wearing number 54.
And then it's like someone took just grabbed my earlobe and just like slit the bottom of like where my earlobe attaches to my head. They just like slit the bottom of that from taking it on and putting it on.
It's from the 90s.
Yeah.
There would always be like 2 helmets that had the face mask where the thing wasn't thick up and down, but it was thick front and back.
Yes.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yep. It was like flat, like
And the clear plastic things that screw to the helmet were always yellow.
yes. Yep. Yep.
It was like a bike helmet. It said bike on it.
It said bike. Yeah. It's like literally you're wearing a bike helmet to play football.
This brands you've never heard of.
Yeah, I'd rather want a full cage hockey helmet than and get the bar down the middle.
Might as well at that point.
As a wideout, you know?
Like your thigh pads are just way too big for your
Oh, yeah.
pants.
Oh, yeah.
Dude,
you get the last pick of girdle.
We might have been the last generation to have girdles where you had to put the pads in them.
Yeah.
Well, girls are terrible.
Even towards the end, like of high school, I got one
When they were built
They were
in.
built in.
Yeah.
It was way better.
I did.
I just remember like my parents almost getting divorced over trying to figure out how to weave the hip pads in through the belt.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
they're not easy.
Yep.
It's not easy.
Every time my mom would wash the pants, they'd have to re-string it through. It was like one of the parents was getting pissed and giving up. I felt like at least once a week there was someone blowing up over weaving the belt through the hip pads.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then eventually they were just like, I'm not doing it. You're doing it. And so you'd be on the way to practice, still trying to figure out how to get it in there.
Terrible.
I actually remember those. We had those in like 5th and 6th grade. I don't know.
I mean, today they gotta just have the pants have to have them built in by now, right?
Yeah,
Like,
I mean,
you're not even wearing.
even if you just get it, like hip pads back in the day were so ridiculous how they would stick like 6
yeah.
inches above.
But it was
your-
just that little circle that would stick out.
no, it was that was on the bottom. Were you putting them in
No, no.
upside
So
down?
we had so they were like a upside down triangle almost, and it had the little circle on the end, and then had another circle on the top. So our circles were sticking out above our pants.
So yeah, these ones were kind of just like they were like flat on top, and then they're like half moon in.
And then ours came to a taper, and we had a circle on the bottom and a circle on the top.
Yeah, ours had it was like a full block
Like a
on
rectangle.
the top rectangle
Mm.
sticking
Yeah.
out the top.
Yeah.
Mm.
You know what I'm talking
Yep.
about?
Yep. That's what we
Yeah.
had.
We didn't have the circles.
Yeah, we had the rectangle as well, but there was also a little loop up there. It looked fucking stupid.
Like I'm
Yeah.
actually surprised in those practices that like they didn't like okay, a coach is gonna long snap it to the punter on the team with no line or anything, and then just the starting special teams defense is just gonna fucking bull rush the punter and hit him as hard as they can.
Wait, what?
No, it wouldn't be surprised me if they were doing drills like that back then.
Oh, I
Like
see.
just to get them ready for maybe like a botch punt. Hey, I'm gonna like these guys are gonna fuck your world up because we just need you to know what that feels like,
We
so
need
this doesn't
reps.
happen. Yeah, we just need reps in this. You know,
I
I understand if your head comes off, but we got the trainer over here who's
We
new
could
this year.
detach it real fast.
Yeah, he just graduated from college.
Or
We'll
attach
get
it.
him to attach it.
I mean, I blew up my kidney at practice, not even in a game. Like some kid got fucked up so bad he helicoptered in the air, and his helmet hit me in the. Like I wasn't even by the play. I would just kind of
What are
stop.
you doing?
It's like if you are a high school football coach listening to this, if your players are helicoptering during practice, you are doing something wrong.
Yeah.
After playing 5 seasons in college, you do not need to be helicoptering in practice.
I think we went full contact in college like 3 times.
Correct.
Total.
Yes, you do not need to be doing that.
Okay, so
I can just imagine.
Kids getting launched.
Dude, he got hit so fucking hard that he was spinning in the air. His helmet hit me in the ribs, and it broke my kidney.
He was just fine.
And I was like, Coach, my ribs are broken as shit.
And the
I
best
gotta
part
go.
is the coaches were rock hard. They're like, fuck yeah. See, that's how we practice.
yeah, because they're probably guys who played in the program a few years earlier and now are just back in their hometown trying to coach football.
Yeah, doing the
Yeah.
student coaching
Yep.
type thing. Yeah. They're like,
I
fuck
think
yeah.
Get paid $1,000 for the season.
if there was a day where I was happier than like the birth of my 2 kids, it would be like Thursday walkthrough practices.
Shells only. today,
Shells
boys.
only, no
Walk
hitting, no
through.
nothing. I'm like, fuck I'm gonna skate out of this with no headache, and it's gonna be glamorous.
Oh, we didn't do a single no pad walkthrough in high school. We would do shells where you just tap on people, but never once were we just t-shirts and shorts walkthrough.
Really?
Yeah.
The one thing that was after I was done playing football, I enjoyed playing football. It was a great time. But that first fall where I didn't have to worry about playing football was just amazing.
I believe it.
Like your sophomore year going into August,
Oh my god.
you had to admit you were like, hey, all my buddies are at football practice. I'm going to the public swimming pool still.
Yep. I'm going to fucking skate park.
Going to skate park.
Yeah.
I'm fucking eating blizzards at 2 p.m. on
Yeah.
a Thursday while everyone else is at 2-a-days.
Yeah, and I think because one of my other good buddies, he didn't play either, so it was like made the decision easier for me. And then I think it got to a point where we were trying to talk our other buddies out of playing
Quitting.
football just to like come hang with us. We're like just trashing the program or whatever. And I don't know, we might have recruited like one guy, but that was about it. It was a win.
Football
for
coach
us.
must have hated
Yeah,
you.
well, hey, we saved his brain though.
It's
We
true.
saved his brain.
What is pretty funny about Ryan's high school team at that time is they quite literally had 4 plays in their entire offense.
Yeah, probably fucking dive right.
Well, yeah, they didn't have time to learn it. They had Hell Week.
Well, it just and one of them was they only had 1 pass and the rest were run plays, and it was like run right, run left, and run middle, and that was it. Like game planning for them was the easiest thing ever because they just ran the same plays over and
Just
over.
watch one drive.
Yeah, we had the best running back in the state.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, we got the only reason why we lost you guys. That was my last high school football loss was to Ryan's high school because their running back was so good.
yeah, actually,
It was because he was so fast.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was
The
like
fastest kid in the state.
one of the first dates with my now wife was at what was when our high schools played against each other at your high school.
That's wild.
That was a wild move because you could have lost her to me real fast.
I think we won that.
Could have been like, wow.
14-6 or
She was probably this close to be like, God, the QB on the other team.
He's so good.
He's so good and hot.
yeah.
So I probably had a bad game. So you're welcome for not stealing your wife.
No, yeah, it's
Way back then,
Just imagine if you threw 5 touchdowns.
which I probably did.
no, I think it was like 14-6 or 14-8 or something.
That was the game I was talking about then.
yeah,
Yeah,
that
yeah.
was the game. That would have been your last loss. So
Yeah.
Think about it every day.
yeah, and you don't need to play football to get chicks. I mean, I'm a great example of that. You know, found my wife at 16 years old.
No. Not chicks. You don't need to play football to get a chick.
Right.
You've gotten
correct.
one chick.
Well, no, it's like just the broader like you get it.
Nice guys finish first.
Yeah. You don't.
You saying the football guys aren't nice to Jared?
Not with bull in the middle or whatever.
Bull in the ring.
Bull in the ring.
I just like once I got the feeling of being able to take someone deep, then I was out on football.
Taking someone deep.
Baseball.
Correct.
Oh. What did you play a fall sport then?
I played fall baseball
Fall
in
ball.
Fargo.
But that was like just a side.
Yeah, just like not rec league, but yeah.
Not
Nice.
school related.
No, dude, I was hunting more. I was so fucking relaxed. And then like what was it, like October hit or November and basketball is starting up. I mean, that's only like 2 months into school. So
Mm-hmm.
God, that was a good feeling. What a great decision by me.
Should we take a break? All right, boys. Jared has got a segment for us today. Jared, what is it?
Still trying to catch my breath. I just ran
What,
upstairs.
you went up the stairs?
Yeah.
All right, Ryan, do you want to give us like 45 seconds of filler for Jared to catch his breath?
I don't need that long.
Do you need a UFC minute right now, real quick?
Oh yeah, go ahead, Ryan.
Gloves off.
No, you.
right, I got
Based
my
off
breath.
last time's performance, you gotta just give me a day heads up.
Okay, I'll do
Tyler, you're a wrestling guy. You guys have heard of Ben Askren?
Oh yeah. How's he doing?
Lung transplant. I don't know. His insurance company didn't cover the cost of anything, so he's $2 million in.
Absolutely insane. But didn't
Insanity.
Jake Paul pay for a
Put
bunch
up a
of
bunch
it?
of money. Yeah, good
That's
guy.
Surprisingly cool
A lot
move
of Jake
from
Paul.
Jake
Yeah, a
Paul.
lot of Jake Paul. Whether he actually did or not, I mean, he said he did. But,
Yep.
So, why do you need a lung transplant? Did he have like?
Well, I think he had
Really-
staph, and then it
Like
like
he had pneumonia, and then his lungs got infected with staph.
yeah, like he should have been dead.
Yep. And he had a double lung transplant.
And I don't know. He probably went from like 220 pounds to probably like 150 pounds.
I don't. So this might be really dumb, but I don't understand how if you take. I mean, obviously do one at a time, but how do you have to breathe in order to be alive? How do you transplant? Even like how do you do a heart transplant?
So they just basically put in like
An artificial thing.
the heart. It just pumps blood through your body. So they would just put an artificial pump on it while they're transplanting the other
It's just
heart.
wild that
That
we
is-
figured that out.
Yeah.
The miracle
So,
of modern
so you're
medicine.
just then on a fake lung while they're replacing your other lungs.
Something like that, I would assume, because like they remember that iron lung machine. Like
Yeah.
some guy had been in an iron lung since like the 70s, and he just died like this year.
Oh my
Oh.
god!
and that has to do with like polio.
Yeah, so
Huh.
his lungs just like stopped working. So he's in this giant. Only thing sticking out was his head. It would just like make his lungs expand and contract.
It's like a Big Lebowski. He's in
Kinda.
the iron lung.
yeah,
But we
what?
can't. Yeah.
That one scene in Big Lebowski,
Yeah.
the guy that writ the bulk of the series of Branded, he was in an iron lung.
Oh, remember that.
Yeah. Anyway,
But we can't figure the HVAC issues out here. So
Yeah.
Yeah, we can do heart and lung transplants, but we can't fucking figure out a filterless age.
I guess you'd technically transplant the filter.
That's true.
It's true.
And our body is, our organs are, a
Yeah,
lot
but-
of them are filters of some sort.
Yeah, but like they're not making the individual transplant their own lungs, liver, heart, just like they're making us.
I mean,
you know,
changing out an air
transplant their own
filter is essentially like doing a heart transplant, because without the air filter, the world can't exist.
And it's a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a pain in the ass. Same, like it's just like a heart transplant. Well, I guess it's more of like a pain in the chest, but then it is a pain in the ass. But
Yeah. And now with this Canadian smoke, we probably need to change them filters like once every week.
Something like that.
I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
Fuck.
So the lifespan of our filters, we're supposed to expire in January now, probably tomorrow. But
I just don't need that right now, Ryan. All right, Jared, you ready for your segment? Have you caught in your breath? Do you need a lung transplant?
The video just stopped working. Let me just see something.
Okay, are we still
Oh,
recording
fuck.
on audio?
Yep. So
All right, well, we'll just keep rolling while you're figuring that out. This is going good. Ryan, what other stuff can you fill
just
time with?
well, I wanted to ask Jared a question. Obviously, that's not going to happen now, but
Yeah.
because we
ask,
never.
ask the same question to me. We'll see what happens.
Well, it was
no, just ask the question to me that you were going to ask Jared.
Miles. What kind of first car did you have when you were in high school?
Yeah.
That's what you were going to ask him?
Yeah, because Jared never told us anything about his first car.
Jared had a fucking Chevy Malibu in high school, I'm pretty sure.
That was a sick car.
Probably a pretty good guess.
No, I had a pickup lot like Tyler's.
Mm.
It was
Blue?
it was like a teal. 98 Silverado.
Oh, yes.
Very similar to Tyler.
Sure.
3-door.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
What's like the
Three-door?
That's my current truck's a 3-door, that green Chevy I have.
It's like you open the door, you have to open door to open the back door. It's like in the door frame to open the door.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
So then the
I would just call that a half cab, right? Or
No, so the driver's side only has the driver's door, and then if you go on the passenger side, you can open up the front to open up the back.
Got it.
there's
I was thinking
three-
of trucks that does it on both.
Mhm.
Do you guys
What's
remember?
it called though when it's
3-door.
But when a truck has it on both sides, it's like not a 4-door pickup. It's just
Is it like a 2-door extended cab? Or
I don't know. Anyways,
Door and a half.
Do you guys remember the back seats that would face like
Out?
sideways?
Yes.
And they were like on the floor.
Mm-hmm.
Those were kind of crazy.
They're the most uncomfortable seat in the world. My grandpa Al had those
Oh,
in
yeah.
a big diesel pickup with a tiny cab.
Yeah, it's
And
like
you're sitting
on-
back there and both shoulders are touching the front seat and the back wall.
Yeah.
have you ever seen the car seat of like the kid that's just like in a like it just looks like a like, you know, when you go to the Mall of America and you do that ride where you sit in a swing and they spin you around,
Mhm.
Yeah.
it just looks like the seat for that, but it's just like hooked onto the back seat. And that's like what they used to put kids in the back seat back in the day.
It's kind of tight, actually.
So dangerous.
Yeah.
No, yeah, dangerous. Absolutely. But
My grandma told me that she brought my mom home just on her lap in the front seat.
Yep.
Teeny tiny baby.
that's how it used to be.
We're good now.
How we doing,
We're
Jared?
good, we're good, we're good, yeah.
Okay.
That's good filler, guys.
All right, Jared.
So on TikTok, it's that time of year again where you see a lot of like Sorority Rush TikToks.
Yep.
And they make
Mhm.
these elaborate videos of them dancing or whatever.
Yep.
I was thinking like if construction trades had a rush week and maybe even had to put a TikTok video out, what would the trades have to do for rush week?
Electricians would just do the same rush videos as all the sororities.
Correct. Yes. Just carbon copy.
They'd be in crop tops saying rush
Wearing wigs.
pi delta.
Yeah, or they'd make them fucking latch onto hot wire or something for initiation.
What trade would throw the best rush party, you think?
I mean, I think like framers or even concrete guys.
Dude, concrete guys are the guys paying Johnny Sins for a cameo to rush their friend.
No, they're not spending money on dick.
They'd find a guy that's bald and just to say he's Johnny Sins. Like, hey, you guys should
Yeah.
rush concrete this fall.
They would shave one of their buddies' heads and he would pretend to be Johnny Sins. Yeah.
Mhm.
What is the first day back look like after being laid off for the winter?
What do you mean?
Like you get laid, concrete guys get laid. Don't they get laid off in the winter? I mean, you can't. You're not
Yeah,
digging
yeah.
holes. Like the first day back in the spring of, okay, the crews, we're back at it again. We can start digging. We can start pouring forms. Like, what does that first day look like?
It's like the first day of school, but everyone's miserable. Like first day of school, you're happy to see your buddies.
Sure.
You're like, hey, what's going on? What'd you do this winter? But then you're like also like, wow, I need to work this job again for another year.
All right. Yeah.
Anyways, who did we decide would throw the best party?
I think we're still debating.
I think Plumber's out.
Yeah, plumbers they don't throw parties.
I think it's got to be.
Depends on how you define a good party, because a welder might throw a great party because they're loaded. But do you want to? But it's not that great going to the snotty rich kid's house.
Yeah, it's like who can throw the best party or who can party the hardest.
Yeah, concrete guys are partying the hardest.
Yeah, and to them, it's not that they're partying hard; they're just living their normal life.
It's Tuesday.
Night.
It's
Yeah.
Tuesday. Yeah.
You guys ever watch Blue Mountain State?
Oh yeah.
A roofer's party is probably like, I imagine, the Drug Olympics on Blue Mountain State.
Okay. Fucking oil changes
I never
left and right.
watched it.
Yeah, they have a giant candy dish of mystery drugs, and you just reach your hand in and you
Oh,
pull
we
it
would
out.
call that skittling.
Yes.
Well, we wouldn't.
You're calling.
I've heard the term. I've never skittled.
You've never tasted the rainbow?
No.
Mhm.
No. Yeah, I feel like plumbers would do the most hazing. I don't know why.
Dude, a lot of broomsticks type jokes, hazing.
A lot of shit.
Lot
being
of
stuffed down
paddles.
people's cracks.
It's just to deal with so many more cylindrical
Yeah.
items.
They're used to bodily fluids,
Yeah.
Swirlies.
backed up pipes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so many
Oh, yeah.
swirlies. So I feel like they're doing the most hazing. Yeah, I mean, if you're going into a concrete frat, you're like only going into the concrete frat because you couldn't get into any of the other ones.
It's like Animal House.
Yeah. I feel like welders are a good combination of they kind of got their shit together, but they also seem like a great time.
The heavy equipment operators, they're just not even recruiting for rush week. They're just all napping, trying to catch
Maybe if I watch
up before everything starts.
It's gonna be a group nap. They're like, "Hey, what'd you do over what'd you do over the winter?" I just slept.
I hibernated, dog.
Literally hibernated.
Yeah.
I slept in my plow truck between snowfalls.
Yeah.
I guess I
Yeah.
also just don't know a ton of things that are involved with rushing.
As far as I know, rush.
It's just like, yeah, it's like we definitely, someone who has rushed before, I feel like is like, wow, these guys have never been through a rush, because all I know is limited stuff from like the movie Accepted
Mhm.
and maybe 22 Jump Street when
Sure.
they're in
Yep.
college or whatever.
Yeah, my experience is limited to TikTok videos I've seen, the movie Old School,
Oh yeah, old school too. Yeah.
and then American Pie. That's all I know about rushing.
What would be in the trades? What would be an initiation?
Tipping the porta potty over when someone's in there.
Yeah. All the new rush have to they line up like 10 porta potties. All the new, what do they call them?
Recruits.
Pledges.
New pledges.
pledges.
Yeah. New pledges have to just go on porta potty one by one. They just, the frat guys just tip them over, and that's their initiation into it.
Yeah.
I mean, tool belt, bitch. Just one of the upperclassmen on the crew makes them carry their tool belt around all day.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like frat hazing is just like we had football hazing in college. Nothing like, but the frat hazing is probably a little more aggressive.
Yeah, I feel like football hazing, it's mostly like extra work or doing something embarrassing,
Mhm.
Whereas I feel like the problem with frats is it's like demoralizing and like
It really tiptoes the line of sexual assault.
yeah.
It's just not to sugarcoat
I don't even know
it.
if it tiptoes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's the kind of just
not good.
jump right over it.
Yeah.
I don't know. Are we? I feel like that we as a society are moving past hazing. Is that?
Yeah. Oh yeah. It is cracked down on hard.
It's like 2-a-days.
So like our football hazing in college was not serious at all. Like it was based on your position group, and mine as linebackers, just during fall camp for like a week, we weren't allowed to get caught turning right by an upperclassman. So like
but if you did, then they'd shove a broomstick up your ass.
literally all it was is they would make us run sprints after practice. So like that's pretty light hazing. And even that got kiboshed. They're like, absolutely not. We're not doing any of that anymore.
What do you mean by turning right?
So like think I'm in the lunch line, right? Like we're at the cafe and I need to turn right to get to more food. I'd have to do a full 360 to my left
It's like
if I wanted
Zoolander.
to go to my right.
Gotcha.
Who the
Yeah,
fuck
like
came up
Zoolander.
with that?
It's super. I don't know.
What's
It's just
dumb
what I
about
was
that
told to
is
do.
it's like funny to like catch someone, but you're now as an upperclassman, you're just spending your whole time watching the
Yep.
underclassmen if they're turning the correct way.
Yep. And then on the travel bus, each freshman had to in turn sing a song for the bus. So they
Yeah,
pick
I'm on board with
Yeah.
that. I think that's general tomfoolery. I don't know if that's hazing, in my opinion.
right, and
Yeah,
that's
it's harmless.
it's all kiboshed.
Yeah.
no more.
Just sing Wheels on the Bus. That's all you got to sing.
That would have been really funny. I wish I'd have done that. I sang
Or Flintstones.
the Vikings fight song.
Oh, that's good.
That's easy. That's more of a chant.
Yeah.
See, if I was upperclassman, I would have made you do it and then been like, no. That was more of a chant. We need a real song.
The broomstick.
They let it slide. I did get booed.
And if you do another chant, you're gonna shove a broomstick up your ass.
I think I can't remember if it was like freshman or just like your first year on like the varsity baseball squad in college. The only thing that we did for initiation was you had to deep throat a banana. And you had to, because some guys would try and cheat the system, right? You had you had to gag.
Just light stuff.
Yeah, it was just like that was the only thing. But also, if you just embrace it, and then you get a laugh out of everybody, and you're the fucking man as the underclassman. And that was on the people mover bus, like i.e. the short bus, I guess
You
call
baseball guys are weird.
was that a whole team initiation or just the pitchers?
it. No, that was a whole team.
We
That
had a
was the whole
thing
team.
that our coach put a kibosh to as soon as he found out what it was. So my freshman year, there was this thing called mandatory fun day, that it was like one of the last days of fall camp before the season would start. We would go to like one of the guys' lake cabin. And so like we'd have a fun lake day, except for it just like we would eat lunch and then everyone would go in the water and all of the upperclassmen would just take pool noodles and just beat the shit out of all the freshmen. That was it. That was like the whole thing.
I mean, that's better.
We just drove to the lake to just get whipped with pool noodles.
I mean, in the
and
80s.
we were the last freshmen to get whipped by pool noodles, and our coach was like, "Yeah, we're not fucking doing that anymore. That is the dumbest thing we've ever seen."
In the 80s,
brain
you
cells.
got beat with 2x4s.
No, I understand. It was the. I'm just saying, it was just funny that like we drove to the lake to get hazed,
Yeah.
Hey, office
Yeah.
school, plausible deniability.
and
for
then
your
it got
coach.
weird
Not even
because my buddy Drew.
Crybaby?
Baby Drew.
I don't think he cried, but he got hit in the face with a noodle, and he would get bloody noses like that.
Oh, yeah.
His
Oh.
nose just started bleeding really bad, which actually was kind of helpful.
Yeah.
Hides the
Because
tears.
then it like everyone, all the upperclassmen were like, oh shit, maybe we took it too far here because he's got blood gushing out of his face.
Oh man.
Yeah. And if he was smart, he would just let it dry on his face. So then everyone sees it from there on out. No one's going to hit you.
But yeah, just so dumb.
I think we have to title this episode Yearbook Wide Open.
Yeah. But yeah, I think, we talk a lot about like stuff we shouldn't have stopped doing. I think hazing goes in the bucket of, it's
Probably
really
okay.
not productive for anyone.
Yeah.
There's way better ways to build camaraderie.
Yeah. Like you can
Less trauma,
Yeah.
less all that. So I think I'm on pro eliminate hazing team.
you can like
I think it's just pointless.
Play
you
apples,
just
apples or
redirect
something.
hazing. Make the pledges be in charge of keeping the frat house clean. Like maybe make
it
that your hazing.
productive, yeah. Yeah, make them clean the toilets. Don't shove their head in a toilet.
Yeah. Yep. And let them use cleaning supplies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't make them
Not
drink
their own
the cleaning
toothbrush.
supplies.
Yep.
You're gonna drink this whole bottle of OxyClean as a freshman initiation.
OxyClean. Get Billy Mays.
R.I.P.
R.I.P. Billy
Rest in
Mays.
peace. Yeah.
Yeah.
Rest in paradise. Love you, bud.
I got one fun fact. The last person known to have been born in the 1800s was Emma Murano of Italy, who died in 2017 at the age of 117. She was born on November 29th, 1899. She was also the world's oldest person at the time of her death.
That's crazy.
What was her
Yeah.
secret? 1 glass of Italian wine a night.
I'd have a hot dog for lunch every day. Oh my God, hot dogs are the key to long life. It's like, no, she just had unbelievable genes.
1 slice of Giordano's pizza every single night.
A glass of Coke every day.
Yeah.
I love when they do those stories.
What's the secret to life? 1 bush light every evening. You're like, okay. That's not correlation is not causation here in this scenario.
You have to ask it, though.
You have to ask it.
You have to.
What's the key to long life?
Mhm.
The answer should just be, I got lucky.
Yeah,
That's
I was
it.
just like trying to
I
think of
won
like,
the lottery.
yeah,
That's the whole answer. That just boom.
Mhm.
Should just be lucky woman lives
No.
to be 117, not woman who drinks a glass of wine for dinner every night lives to be 117.
yeah.
Yeah, I was just thinking, though, I don't think I've ever met anybody born in the 1800s.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, probably not. I
Yeah.
mean,
but I suppose like when you were a kid, you mean even?
sure.
Maybe, yeah.
I'm trying to think. My great grandpa might have been, and I've met him
Mhm.
when I was little, but I know I met
Yeah.
him.
What's crazy, guys, is she is younger than my pocket watch.
Whoa.
Wow.
So not an impressive fact.
So yeah,
What's
like
your pocket watch secret to such a long life?
1 second at a time.
Yep. Yeah. Just make the ticks count, you know. Don't count the ticks.
Storm and room temperature safely.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's even like I think my grandpa was born in the 30s. Right? So he's 95. What's 95 years ago is what?
1930?
Yeah, 1930 or whatever.
Yeah,
And
95
like
years ago.
even he like electricity in homes wasn't even like a full-fledged thing across.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
didn't he found out what pizza was when he came back from?
Yeah, it had pizza before.
That's crazy.
And then he had one. He's had one every day.
Yeah.
That's
Ever
the secret
since.
to his
Yeah.
95 years.
That's going to be me telling my kids about cronuts. Like, I remember where cronuts got invented.
Cronuts?
Yeah.
Oh, don't do this again.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah. I'm thinking corn nuts and yeah.
Wait, what? I don't remember this.
We've done this.
Croissants and donuts.
Yeah, it's a croissant.
We
donut.
brought up Jared.
yeah.
Jared brings up cronuts. You and Ryan don't know what they are, and then Jared and I explain them and say they're really good.
I thought you were gonna say eating Chinese food every day, especially before races.
Oh, yeah, I
It's the
could
key
see
to
that.
your
Don't the
long life.
Chinese don't they live a long time?
Yeah, they have a
I-
good diet.
I did see some stat about there's like 90,000 people in Japan that are over 100 years old.
It's kind of crazy.
They have a really good diet.
Oh, and that's probably where the Chinese food before the race came.
Well, it's Americanized Chinese.
And also that's in
That's
Japan.
authentic, though.
Different
that
countries.
That would be Japanese.
Well, no, yeah. Originally, I had said the Chinese do live a long time. Yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe next year try sushi.
There you go. Get some mercury in me.
Yeah,
I like that.
Mm-hmm.
Jared. Yeah.
Well, is that it, Jared?
All I got.
Thanks, guys, for tuning in to another episode of You Betcha Radio. We'll see you in the next one.
Oh, you betcha, yeah.
Yeah.
Mary Kill. Earbuds, headphones, Bluetooth speaker.
So for the longest time, I was over-the-ear headphones guy.
Balls.
And then I just like reached the age of like 28, and I was like, I look ridiculous with over-the-ear headphones in public. I don't know if you guys feel that way or not, but I just feel like I outgrew the over-the-ear headphones.
So my theory, my take on over-the-ear headphones, if you have them around your neck, you're weird. If they're on, it's okay. I think it's so weird that just people walk around with them around their necks.
Yeah.
See, but I think like over-the-ear radio headphones are just fine. for
Those are
guys like
cool.
us.
I would wear that. in
Yeah,
public.
but there's something about like not having the little antenna coming up from say a pair of bows or skull candies that just make it look weird. It's like I don't need to be wearing skull candies to noon ball.
Yeah.
I think I'm more of an AirPod guy, but like,
Well, it's also like over-the-ear headphones were more advanced than earbud technology for a
Correct.
while there.
Long time.
And so if you wanted a good listening experience, you had to go over the ear
Mm-hmm.
to get a good one. And then the earbud technology with the noise canceling and how good they sound have gotten so good that I was like, well, why would I lug around this giant pair of headphones when I can get the same experience, or at least 90% of the way experience with just the earbuds?
Yeah, that is a good. You kind of glazed over it, but a really good point is the over the ears are so inconvenient
Very
to have on you,
inconvenient, yeah.
unless you're putting them around the neck and looking like a weirdo.
Yeah. So that's my thought. That's why I go earbuds. I'm an earbuds guy.
Yeah. I would marry those. You
Is this a fuck, marry, kill? What is it?
Bluetooth. Yeah, with a
Oh,
Bluetooth
yeah.
speaker. Yep.
I think I'd kill over the ear headphones. I'd marry earbuds, and I'll fuck a Bluetooth speaker.
same?
Not
Yeah.
every scenario is a Bluetooth speaker is good, but most of the time a Bluetooth speaker can enhance whatever you're in. Like right now would not be good because it's a podcast. So I can't say every scenario is improved by a Bluetooth speaker, but most social situations can be.
well, that's why you're married to the earbuds too. You're just looking for if you're just looking for a fuck buddy every once in a while. Bluetooth speakers,
Correct.
Great way
That's
to
a
go.
great example. Is anyone, Jared, are you over the ears guy?
I'm over the ears guy, like at home, but in public, it's in ears.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I like listening to music like with over ears. It's just a little better quality.
Also, like, I feel like earbuds are more versatile, right? They're easy to carry around. If you're going to work out, over the ear headphones can be a lot, and then they get sweaty and it's weird.
So before they made the earbuds better fits and like you could change the sizes of the thing, I had to wear over the ears because I got cauliflower ear in my left ear and not in my right ear. So I was always over the ear, and working out in those things is just the worst. If you work out hard, you'll literally get a pool of sweat in those things.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
They
It's
slip off.
disgusting. Yeah.
Yeah. Agreed.
I was at a bachelor party, and my buddy, he had a Bluetooth speaker with him wherever he went.
Really?
Just brought it everywhere. Like, and it was always like blaring Morgan Wallen too. Like a conversation.
See when you really
Yeah,
want-
see, overdoing it,
Yeah.
not good. Not good. Now, over the ear headphones, you're at a silent disco. That's the time.
Yep.
you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah. Has anyone ever been to a silent disco?
No.
No,
I haven't
I don't
either.
think people actually go that. I think it's just like a myth made up on the internet.
That'd be an awesome prank in like 10 years. Like, remember silent discos? None of them ever actually happened. We made it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were silent about
Yeah.
it.
I thought it was like popular on cruise ships and shit.
Now, one thing, I have the
Probably.
AirPods as my in-ear headphones. The one thing I don't like is if I wear them for, like after about like 20, 25 minutes, it will get less noise canceled. and then I have to like readjust them or take it out and put it back in, and then it noise cancels. I don't know if that happens to you guys. Maybe I have ill-fitting.
I was just gonna say, it's just getting loose, or do you?
Yeah,
think?
I don't know if like just by moving around they start to like kind of come out a little bit, but
I've never had AirPods. I have little Bose tiny buds.
I think that AirPods are like one of the sneaky best products Apple ever made.
I would agree.
That's like their most profitable one.
I would agree.
Yeah, they're. It's just so nice to be able to just pop them and put them in. It's connected. It'll just start playing automatically. It's great.
Oh, here we go. What do you like more, AirPods or Apple CarPlay?
I use CarPlay more,
Yeah.
so probably CarPlay.
Gotcha.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, CarPlay is great.
CarPlay is.
Yeah.
Did I talk about that? I'll delay a road trip if my CarPlay is not. Yeah,
I've seen it happen.
I need CarPlay on.
Rental car on the way to the Ozarks. We sat in the parking lot for 25 minutes.
Well, going off Pheasant on 2 years ago.
I don't know if it's a comfort thing for me or a peace of mind, but just having everything on the screen. If you need to pull up GPS, it's right there. Nothing's worse than like having to do one of these.
Dangerous.
It's dangerous. You know, if you get a phone call, you don't even have to look at your phone. You just all right there. It's just the best.
I think
CarPlay's the best.
I don't know if I brought it up on the pod, but I definitely brought it up to you guys in person. On the way from Saskatoon to our bear hunting camp, in our rental car, I set up CarPlay, and it blew my dad's mind. I'm like, Dad, you have a 2025 Ford. You have CarPlay. He's like, shut up. I can do this in my truck. So he just like, when he first turned it on, just hit no on everything like an old guy does.
Yeah.
And now CarPlay has completely changed his life.
Also, huge flex that your dad's got a 2025 Ford.
Yeah, not to brag.
It's fucking
well,
sick.
It's
That drone money must be good.
Yeah. If it makes it better, it's a lease. So
Oh,
he
okay.
does it.
Company lease.
He's borrowing one.
Yeah.
Couple
Okay.
extended
All right.
rental.
Yeah, I see how it goes.
My CarPlay, I have a 2020, so I have to plug in to get CarPlay.
Yep.
Mhm.
It just doesn't Bluetooth. It's
Still
kinda-
better than
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
it's
than no CarPlay.
Does your
Yeah.
car also run on kerosene too?
You got to crank it to start. Guys, if you want more You Betcha Radio, you got to check out our Patreon. You got to go to patreon.com/YouBetchaRadio or look us up on the app, and we have hundreds of hours of other episodes on there that you can't get unless you're signed up. So you got to check us out on Patreon. You Betcha Radio, baby.